Hey there, welcome. Do you ever feel like you're just drowning in a sea of text from your course books, articles, and reports? Well, today we're going to learn a superpower, one that can turn that mountain of reading into something you can handle, no problem. So let's dive right in and see how it works. Meet Tunde. He's 11, from Kano, and he's got a big test coming up on food safety. But look at him. He is clearly stuck. He's just staring at this huge passage of text and feeling completely lost. And you know what? That's a feeling I think we all know way too well. I mean, let's be honest. Have you ever looked at a chapter or an article and just thought, wow, where do I even start with this thing? You are definitely not alone. It's a super, super common problem. But what if you could change all that? What if you could just scan any document and, like magic, pull out the absolute most important bits of information? Well, it's not magic, it's actually a skill, and we're calling it the summary superpower. Luckily for Tunde, his friend Amaka has already figured this out. She's mastered this skill, and she knows the secret isn't some complex, difficult formula. Nope, it's just 3 simple, really powerful steps that absolutely anyone can learn. So, are you ready to unlock it for yourself? Let's break down the 3 keys you need to become a summary champion, just like Amaka. Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to learn how to spot the OGA sentence. That's the boss sentence. Second, we'll grab the key ideas. And third, we're going to learn how to follow the signpost words. Let's get started with key number 1. Our first job, and maybe the most important one, is to find the leader of the pack, the boss, the OGA of the paragraph. You see, the topic sentence is the omega. It's the one sentence that has all the power because it tells you exactly what the main point of the entire paragraph is. You find the omega, you found the core message. Simple as that. And you want to hear the best part? Writers usually make our job pretty easy. They want to make their main point super clear right away. So they almost always put that OGA sentence right there at the beginning. It's basically a built-in shortcut. Just look for that first sentence and you're already halfway home. Okay, so we found our OGA, but every boss needs a team, right? That's exactly where the key ideas come in. Key ideas are the supporting crew. They're the facts, the details, and the examples that all work for the OGA sentence. They give you the how and the why behind that main point. Think of it this way. If the OGA sentence makes a claim, the key ideas are all the evidence. They are the essential details you absolutely have to know to really understand the main point. And finally, our third key. You know, writers often leave us clues. They're like little road signs to help us find our way. We just have to know what we're looking for. These are what we call signpost words. Just like a sign from the FRSC or the police tells you to slow down or pay attention, these words are shouting, hey, this part is important. You might want to write this down. They are deliberate signals straight from the writer to you. So, what do these signposts actually look like? Well, they're phrases like, in conclusion, or the major reason is, or just one word, like importantly. When you see one of these, your summary senses should start tingling. The writer is basically handing you a key point on a platter. All right, that's enough talk. We've learned the 3 keys, and now it is time to put your new superpower to the test. Let's see if you can become a summary champion, right here, right now. Okay, here it is, the exact passage that Tunde was struggling with. It's all about keeping food safe in a Nigerian kitchen. Go ahead and take a moment to read it. I'll wait. As you read, look for the OGA, the key ideas, and those signposts we just talked about. You ready? First question, where's the boss? What's the one sentence in this whole thing that tells us what it's all about? Look carefully. Yes, you got it. It's the very first sentence. Safe storage of foods is essential to prevent contamination and illness. See? Right at the top. That's the main point of the entire text. Pretty easy, right? Fantastic. Okay, now for key number 2. Let's find some evidence. What is one specific, essential detail the passage gives us about how to store staple foods, like dried beans or yam flour? There it is, right in the middle of the paragraph. The key idea is that they must be stored in airtight containers. That's a crucial supporting detail that tells us how to achieve that safe storage we read about in the OGA sentence. Okay, final challenge. Did the writer leave us any little clues? Can you spot one of those signpost words we were talking about? Scan the text for a word that just screams, pay attention. Yes. Did you spot the word importantly? That's our signpost. Writers use words just like this to grab your attention. It's literally telling you that this next point is a big deal, a perfect sign for your summary. And just like that, you did it. You found the OGA sentence, you pulled out a key idea, and you spotted a signpost word. You've successfully used all 3 keys. You are now officially a summary champion. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to this number, 3. 3 simple, repeatable steps. Find the boss, grab the proof, follow the signs. That is all you need to remember to master any text you come across. So now, the question is for you to answer. That school textbook, that news article you've been meaning to read, that report for work, what are you going to conquer first with your new summary superpower? Go ahead, give it a try.